Learn German one step at a time. Today we learn about the word order in a sentence. That means, where do you put the different words in a German sentence? Actually, you only have to remember two things. One is the position of the verb. For example, go, eat, see, and the likes. The verb you put at position 2. And the second point to remember is the subject. The subject you put at position 1 or position 3. Or in other words, the subject comes in front of the verb or behind the verb. For example, the English sentence I am Tom would be in German Ich heiße Tom. Heiße is the verb, position 2. Ich is the subject, position 1. Ich heiße Tom. But you could also put the subject on position 3. So, Tom heiße ich is just the same sentence in German. This is for all the normal main sentences in German. Questions are just the same. Verb position 2, subject position 1 or 3. For example, to ask somebody's name, in German, wie heißen Sie? Heißen, the verb, position 2. The subject, Sie, position 3 in this case, wie heißen Sie? But as before, you could put the subject on position 1. So, Sie heißen wie is just the same. Just with these two rules, verb position 2, subject position 1 or 3, you could do almost any German sentence. If you have longer sentences with more words, well, it's just the same. Verb position 2, subject position 1 or 3. And all the other words of the sentence, well, you can put them as you like. Of course, there are some special rules about where to put what word in which order, but for beginners, you don't really have to care so much about these other rules. With the two rules we just learned, verb position 2, subject position 1 or 3, you can do a whole lot of German sentences. One exception to this rule you may use as a beginner are yes or no questions. That means questions you ask and the answer is just a yes or a no. You could do these yes or no questions just as before, verb position 2. For example, you are Tom, Sie heißen Tom, or Tom heißen Sie. It's okay. Or with these yes or no questions, you could do a special rule. You could put the verb at position 1 and the subject on position 2. So, heißen Sie Tom would just be the same. Maybe verb position 1 is a little bit more common with yes or no questions, but verb position 2 is just no problem as well. So, to sum today's lesson up, two rules for word order in German sentences is verb position 2, subject position 1 or 3, and all the other words, well, you can do them as you like as a beginner. And one special case, yes or no questions, you can do them just with the same rules, or you could do yes or no questions with verb position 1, subject position 2. It's up to you. That's all for today. Let's meet again in the next episode. Tschüss.